Hey everybody, South Fork Diggins here. I wanted to make a video about tumbling rocks, our experiences doing that, but Lynette couldn't be here with me today. She's hard at work while I'm at home screwing around. So here's some pictures of Lynette. This is her when we went to Caples Lake, I guess last year. That's one of my favorite pictures of her, also at Caples Lake. There she is in the middle of a big madrone tree down by the South Fork of the American River. There she is when I had my 5th birthday party. I turned 5 last year. There's her, what she probably looks like right now, minus the cigarette. We quit that about 4 months ago. And here's, oh, there she is at Bodega Bay. And this is what we'll imagine her doing right now. We'll pretend that she's out in the shop cabbing. Yeah, that's what she's doing. Anyways, yeah, we tumbled some rocks and we're really happy with the result. So I wanted to show you. And without further ado, oh, just kidding. This is further ado. These aren't the actual rocks we wanted to tumble. These are actually our ceramic media and our pea gravel that we used. A lot of people use ceramic media with their rock tumbling. We made our own. We cut up tiles that I had, Lynette and I both. This was a little bit time consuming. And then I figured out, I learned that you don't have to use ceramic media. You can use pea gravel, which I have tons of from my days in concrete. Probably literally tons. So we're going to end up with some polished pea gravel when we're all done with this. I had recorded a section here about why I think rock tumblers are nerds, but honestly, it was so nerdy that I'm taking it out now. Maybe I should just change the title to I Am a Nerd. Here is the Chicago Electric 3-pound tumbler that Lynette got for free. It's been running like a champ for about 3 months now. I don't want to jinx it, but didn't used to be much of a fan of Harbor Freight, but they're definitely growing on me. Anyways, what we tumbled, this is Vesuvianite. We get this locally. It's kind of a neat rock. The original guy that was mining it used to sell crystals to Tiffany's back around the start of the 20th century, back around 1900. So we got plenty of this Vesuvianite, and I like it. This is the agate grouping. This was some blue lace agates that were left over from some projects, and I think the shine on these is better than I have been able to get with my other polishing system. This agate here, I don't remember the name of. I think I did discover the name once, but it came out pretty nice. This is a rock. I still want to identify this. We found this at the river. I'm not sure what it is, but it was hard enough to tumble with quartzes. This is another rock that we found at the river. I think it's jasper and hematite. You see that little silvery, metallic-y looking part in the middle? It came out with a kind of metallic sheen from the tumble. I didn't like this rock at first because it's so dark, but the more I learn about it, the more I like it. This is just a pile of randos that ended up in the batch. There's a little picture jasper in there. Focus. These are, some people might call these golden healer quartz. One of my customers has a large piece of property, and that's where I'm finding this stuff. Some pretty neat. I like this. I want to tumble some more of this. It comes out really nicely. These are also from the same property. I would guess that this is iron infused quartz, iron oxide. Maybe hematite is what turned that quartz red. Hematite contains iron, I think. These are also from the same property, but I don't know what they are yet. I can't really identify the black rock. I'm assuming that the white veins are quartz, but there's a lot of this rock out on that property, and I love the way it tumbles too. These are old rocks that I used to carry in my pocket long before I got this bug, before I went insanely obsessed with rocks. It's all Lynette's fault. But yeah, years ago when I did concrete, I had to dig in backyards a lot, and in the heat in the summer, and it drives you a little crazy. And I'd started putting rocks in my pocket because they were, when I found interesting rocks, I would keep them. And I love these very symmetrical ones, almost perfectly symmetrical. I think, maybe this rock started out the size of a house, and it was in the river, and it got washed down over millions of years, and then all that was left was this almost perfectly symmetrical little piece. I didn't want Lynette to tumble them, but she did, and I'm glad she did because they came out really cool. These are the amethyst, citron, and rose quartz group. There's the one rock we got from the rock shed. Piece of citron. Good stuff. Natural citron, not heated in an oven. Little piece of amethyst. And some rose quartzes. This is a piece of imperial jasper, 2 pieces of royal imperial jasper that nobody believes me that they are royal imperial jasper. That's the inside of the rock. This was the outside of the rock. The white is the host rock or matrix or whatever, and I ground it off because once I cut it open and it was pretty much all black inside, that was about the most interesting thing, was to try to grind some of that host rock off and leave it. So yeah, there's our tumble. We're super happy. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. We hadn't finished our second batch of tumbling rocks when I recorded this video, but we have now, so here's our second batch. I'm not going to go through every rock though. We got some Montana moss from the rock shed. Pretty cool, eh? These citrons are also from the rock shed. There's more of that golden healer. I didn't like this piece of big old milky quartz at first, but after it was all done, I don't know, there's something about it, and Lynette was kind of drawn to it as well. And my favorite of all this stuff is this crazy lace agate from the rock shed as well. This one has like some reverse botryoidals on it. I think it's pronounced botryoidal. Yeah, that's it. So thanks for sticking around this far in the video. On behalf of Lynette and myself, thank you so much to all of our subscribers. Have a wonderful day.